Okay, now we're good to go. Hello everybody, sorry about the little delay there, just had to get the stream promoted out on all the different social outlets. But hello again, we're back. And we're picking up where we left off last week with, of course, reanimating the intro to Sonic and the Autobots. So, I just thought basically, so I finished off Sonic's sequence off camera. And of course we finished Prime's one sort of during the stream. So of course today we're going to do Tails and Amy today. So looking forward to this. Oh, who just subscribed? Oh wait, that's off. Whoops, okay, not sure who that was, but yeah, thank you anyways. Let me change this over real quick. Just let me we'll do Amy first. Ladies first. Okay. That's there. Now let's see here. Okay, I can now transfer this over to here. Okay, let's see who's in the chat real quick. Let's see. Okay, God, Ramos Mayor 23 was the first one here. Xander Zichwichi was here. I'm sorry, really sorry. I probably butchered that. Let's see. Sean Thunderstriker 2001. Hello. Nova's here. Good to see you as always. Anna the Hedgecat. Hello. Who else? Green TDA's here. Dixie Alley EAS is here as well. Let's see. What else do we have? Mr. Lightback just came in as well. Yeah, hello everybody. Now just before we get into animating, I just want to do a little promotion real quick for well, someone on my someone who's done a lot for me on my channel. So real quick, guys, some of you guys probably already saw this, but for those that didn't, my Sonic VA True Blue released a new video over the weekend. It was called Mobius, A New Dawn Awakens, Episode 1, A New Hero Awakens. So he's just started this new series on his channel, and I'm in it. So I appear in this as, well, my Sonic OC, and my mates all appear in it as well. I actually made the cover art for this, so... But anyway, it just came out over the weekend, and I'm going to get the episode up real quick for you guys. Let's see, here it is. Okay. Quickly grab this. Alright, and I'll just jump back to here, and let's just put this in here. Let's see. Alright, I'm just going to put this here because basically, guys, I want you guys to all go check that out for me because Blue does a lot for me, and he's put a lot of heart and soul into this. Like, this episode, I think, was like 6 months in the making. It's not an animation, it's like an audio drama. But I'd say if you guys like sort of audio drama things, like Sonic and Tails are, for example, then I think you'll get a lot of love out of this. If you like my content, you'll like what this is. So, if you guys have seen this already, much appreciated. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it now. The link's there in the chat. And yeah, just Blue's put a lot of hard work into it. So, yeah, just please, guys, just go show him some love. Like, you know, I can't say that enough. I can't say enough. But, anyways, so now that's out of the way. Let's see. Up to, let's just get right into the animation real quick. So similar sort of thing as last week, so let's see, better turn, so I've got the audio in place already. Yep, that's good. Okay, I just turn it down a smidge though because I'm not sure how loud that was for you guys. There we go. Yep. Okay, so basically I already kind of know what I want to do for Amy. So basically we're gonna have, so I better turn on auto keying real quick. That's a must do. Let's see, and I'll go back here to frame 1. Alrighty. So let's bring her to, oh yeah. Yep, that's up, and there we go. Okay. So we'll bring her to, hold on, just bring this a bit closer. There we go. Okay. Did you know there are AI voices of characters like Peter Cullen, which voice? I am aware of that Anna the Hedgecat, and I don't really support it, to be honest. I mean, they can be kind of fun to mess around with, but I'm all for getting actual voice actors to do roles. I'm not really fond of this whole AI voice thing. Like, loads of other voice actors I've seen, like Steve Bloom, Nolan North, and everything. Like, it's just, you know, like, it's just sort of like, you know, I just don't really think AI voices is the way to go. It's just not really fair on actual voice actors. So that's just sort of why I don't really support it. But yeah, that's just my thought on that. Let's see. I swear, if this is another reboot, what's that in relation to, Michael? What are you talking about exactly? Oh yeah, that reminds me. We should probably let's just go here, grab all of Amy's things. We'll drag all that here to frame 1. There we go. Okay, we'll bring her to. Oh wait, hold on. How did I not do this before? Okay, hold on. Real quick, I'm gonna have to go to pose mode. I thought I did this already, but anyways. So go hammer, and we shall then go to wig. Need to parent this to her, so that's fine. Let's see, this should be working fine. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll just maybe turn the hammer off. There we go. And whilst I just get her in place. Alright, so we'll get her to start here. I might extend the floor a little bit. The reboot of the intro? Well, Mike, I'm not going to reboot the series. I'm just focusing on reanimating the series because I just want to revamp it. I'm more versatile in this stuff now. Were we sorry I'm late? No, it's okay. Autobot unit, you didn't miss much. You only missed 10 minutes. Let's see. Okay, so let's just go ahead. We'll get Amy here. I know what I want. Okay, sure. Well, she's like in the camera there. Speaking of which, we'll get this in the right pose. So, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, that's not. Oh, wait, I know what's going on. Shoot. Okay, hold on a sec. I need. Where is it? No. Here it is. There we go. And I need to also lock that camera there. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Anyway. Oops. That's not really a good shot. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that up. So, let's just pose Amy first. That's an interesting way to start, but, okay. So, okay. End the game. So, we'll get her sort of leaning backwards like this. Okay, of course, there's a knee. Oh, I should probably set this to local as well. There we go. Well. So I sort of want to have her like, I would like do a backflip, but yeah. You guys will see what I'm going to do. Whoa, really watch you point the camera. Yeah, I know. I got caught there, guys. Don't worry. I don't condone that. That was an accident. Oh, man. People are not going to let that one down, I swear. Okay, oh, hold on. Okay, so you know what? Speaking of which, I should do this first. I do this all the time with Amy. And to make this a habit, I actually literally kind of fold her dress down a bit because I think it just naturally looks a little better. Let's get this done first. That should hopefully prevent any more issues. Well, to some degree. Okay, there. And we'll get a tail as well. Let's see, we'll go with... Nope, where is it? Right here. There we go, that looks better. Let's see. Alright. I'm not sure if we'll get to tails in this episode, in today's stream, but we'll try to. Because like with last week, you know, we finished Optimus off, but we only just started Sonic. And although Sonic's now done, since I finished him off camera, but, you know. Okay, so, how do I want to do this? I'm going to have to fix the shape keys up a little bit, too. Wait, what's that back on global? There we go. That's better. Okay, actually, here's what I'll do. I'll, let's put a bit of a curve. We'll make a spine bend a little bit. Like this. see. Oh, you and your roommates moving to a new house then over? That's really cool. How's the new place? I've moved like several times, probably too many times in my life, to be honest. Like, pretty much, like, I lived in the same place in Victoria for like, when I was in Victoria for like, for like the first 10 years, there was this one place we never moved around, but since we came up here to Queensland, it's been like one house after another. Just kind of been living like refugees a little bit. Okay. Let's see, move this one there, that's good. Oh, there goes my phone. Hold on a sec. Just put that on mute so it doesn't bother me. Okay. Hey Olivia, I see you just came in. Is Victoria in Melbourne? Livy, Melbourne's in Victoria. Melbourne's the capital of Victoria. Did you not know that? You're an Aussie yourself. I thought you would have known that. No offense there, Livy. I'm just joking. Okay. Let's see. Let's search. Okay. Go like this. There we go. Do this. Yeah. Really try to exaggerate this. Okay, I might have to actually bring her leg. Can I like curve it inwards a bit like this? Oh, yep. Okay, maybe not. This could be a bit tricky. Well, actually, maybe not. Okay. I'll start right there. Okay. And let's go ahead and... go. Livy, how do you not know your own home? See. Oh, yeah, I agree. Oh, you did not know that, Livy. I know Canberra is the capital of Australia. No, you... Like, I know you're not based in Victoria and all that, Livy, but still, like, But yeah, like, I thought, you know, most people kind of know what the capital of what state should be, you'd think, if you've lived in a country for, like, 20 years. Okay, so we'll do this. Probably have to adjust their quills a little bit. But I often save the secondary action things, like quill movement and everything for the end. Okay, we'll keep this hand open. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's okay, Livy. I think geography isn't really everyone's strong point. So by the way, guys, real quick, I want to thank you guys for all the love you guys showed on that on the post I put up yesterday with my OC and my sister's OC. I showed that to her and she was pretty chuffed with that, so yeah. Thank you guys for that, all that support. That really meant the world to both me and her, so yeah, just thank you for the kindness. Let's see. Also, hello, Titanus Drake, who just came in. Good to see you. Let's see. Homelands are unknown sometimes. Top secret. Yeah, fair enough. They're Green CDA. Okay. Okay, let's see. So that looks pretty good for the most part. Again, I'll fix her hair up a bit later. Right now, I just want to get the main body movement going first. So, let's see. Okay, so I'll probably, here's what we'll do. So I'll probably just maybe hold the pose here for like, just a couple of seconds, just because that way it kind of allows the animation to settle. I just like to do this, I kind of put like a hold at the beginning and then cut to it. That's just the way I roll, I don't know why, I'm weird, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, so that post on Instagram, very nice work. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lerpack, yeah. Yeah, for those that don't know, my sister went through something pretty daunting a couple of days ago, so, and she pulled through, like, she's real tough, my little sister, so I just kind of thought I'd make her something with it, so, and yeah, she was really, really happy with it, so I'm glad she was happy, but I'm glad a lot of you guys really loved it. You guys should be seeing a little bit more of her OC, at least a bit on the channel. It's something we talked about a while ago, so yeah, just stay tuned for that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So we'll start by moving. Okay, this one could be interesting actually, because I know these models have had problems with doing like backflips and everything, so we'll see. Let's see. So we'll go ahead, move it here. There we go. Then again, this should be a bit easier. It's because, well, what I tried to do with Sonic the other day, I tried to get him to do like a spin dash, and it didn't quite work the way because of the IK legs. But anyway, it should be a bit easier with Amy because it's just a simple backflip. Look at this. Look at this flexibility. Very flexible here, Amy Rose. Okay, but now we'll get her leg here. Don't worry, I know this looks pretty freaky, but I'll fix it up just like this. That's what you have to deal with when you do IK, when you use IK legs and everything. You have to deal with janky legs sometimes. Okay. Okay, right here, let's see. I had a dream of Sonic and the Autobots episode 4. Okay, yeah. Speaking of which, guys, so yes, I'm working on like the revamped intro for that, but I haven't gotten all the voice lines yet, but I've gotten a lot of them, so I can probably start working on the episode now while I wait for the others. So yeah, probably next week, I'd say I'll probably start working on episode 4 at last. So yeah, which is good to hear because I've been wanting to get to work on that for a while. And it's just like, hopefully it won't take me too long, but still, I'm a little skeptical because I'll say this, guys, the script was like a solid, it's the longest script yet, so, you know, yeah. Let's see. I have a question. Do you have a Discord? I don't have like an actual, I am on Discord, Titanus Drake. I don't have like an official server though, but I am in other sort of big public servers like the Sonic Song 182 server, the Sonic Revolution server, probably the best ways to interact with me on Discord. So if you guys are able to head to those servers, you're more than if you're in those servers, you can more likely talk to me there. I should be clear as well, guys. If you do join one of those servers and you send me a friend request, I may not accept it though because the thing is, I don't randomly accept friend requests from people out of the blue. I have to kind of build up a connection first. I just like to be safe that way. I'm just giving you guys the heads up. So if you do see me there, just don't expect me to randomly accept a friend request out of nowhere. I need to kind of build up a connection to prove that you're trustworthy. And again, it's nothing personal. It's just the way I am. So here's what we'll do. So we'll get Amy like this first. Make sure that camera is facing a bit more down. This pose is looking good. Here we go. Animating is hard. Is it? Very hard, Titanus Drake, and very, very time-consuming. It takes a lot of patience. We just came up with a hilarious idea for a 3D render. Want to hear it? Sure, Nova. Of course I'm not going to do it, because this isn't a random render stream, but if you want to tell me, by all means, you can. Series was recommended to me, and I got blown away. Oh, thank you, Green. I don't know... Was it in your YouTube recommendations? Did a friend tell you about it? That'd be cool to know. Yeah, because I think lots of people have told me they've been really blown away by the series, and frankly, I never set out to like make a big hit of a series, but it has really blown me away how popular it's become. Like, you know, all episodes have gotten like 6-digit number in the view counts. It's ridiculous. Like, I never expected it to become this popular. So, okay, let's see here. So let's see here. So she kind of just it just kind of rolls back there. Okay, I think I definitely need to tuck her legs in a bit more there. There we go. Needs to definitely be more bend in her body, because right now she's just way too straight. Here we go. People try to friend me on Roblox all the time. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I just like people often like when I was on like online things, people just randomly send me a friend request, and I'll just be like, look, I don't accept requests from people I don't know. Like, if there's someone who I've talked to a little bit in like a Discord server and I've kind of built up a connection there, I'll most likely accept it. Or if it's someone who I've seen in passing, or who's like knows like if they know like one of my cast members or something, like then I'll more than likely accept it. But still, I need to know who you are before I accept a friend request. So I'll move her spine a bit this way. Okay, let's see. How does this look now? Okay, yeah, I see what the problem is. Yeah, it's her hands. Because they're still staying in the spots. Or her arms, I should say, not the hands specifically. Okay. Okay, here we'll get this one moved like this. There we go. Okay. But you've been working on a lot of other things outside of Sonic and the Autobots, though, in the meantime. Like, one thing is set to release next month, so, yeah, it won't be finished this month, of course, because, you know, July's nearly over already, which is crazy, but I do have something planned for next month, so, you know, I should say this, guys, it's not episode 4, I'm sorry, but, it is something I've put a lot of hard effort into, and I think you guys will like it, so, well, I hope you guys do like it, because sometimes I think people honestly just only watch me for Sonic and the Autobots, and, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a favorite thing on a certain channel, but, you know, if you only watch one thing, it's just, you know, YouTube better not flag the series. Episode 1 got flagged as made for kids. Could be a hacker, which is dangerous. No, Green TDA. I'm going to confirm this right now, guys, in regards to this whole made for kids shit. Like, and if I get vocal here, apologies. This whole thing just really pisses me off. But it is not a hacker or anything. It is YouTube is eating themselves alive at this point. Like, so many other animators have suffered thanks to YouTube. The biggest one is Steve or Belina Productions. I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but he's recently sort of putting all animations on hold because of just the way YouTube's been treating his channel lately. And I can't say I'll blame him. Like, the poor bloke's been through probably out of like all the, like, I mean, he's not the only one that's been flagged. Like, I've been flagged. I know Sasso Studios has been flagged, Sonic Song 182 has been flagged. Like, pretty much nearly any Sonic channel has been flagged at this point at least once. But I think Steve, unfortunately, has copped most of it. Like, at least just the way I've seen it. Like, he often seems to get the worst of it. Which is a shame, because he puts so much hard effort into his videos, and he's been a big inspiration to me for forever. And, like, just to see all that hard work of his go right down the drain, it's just infuriating, and I don't blame him. Like, it's just, you know, like I said, if YouTube doesn't get their heads out of their asses soon, they're just going to eat themselves alive. Because they pretty much just treat content creators as nothing but walking ATMs. But, you know, Like, I don't want to get too grim yet, but I'm just saying, guys, yeah, it's not... There wasn't a hack or anything that flagged that video. Like, I literally appealed for that video. I got a response within 10 minutes, and the video's not even 10 minutes long. It just went straight to a bot who just said, nope, it's meant to be made for kids. Again, like I said, YouTube's just doomed unless someone else takes over. Like, there's been rumors that Microsoft will come in and save us all, but I don't know, dude. It's all kind of just... It just seems too bleak. But enough of that. Enough of that. Let's just get back to this. Oh, sorry, I'm late, mates. No worries there, Andre Santos. Welcome. Yeah, I saw the whole thing on Twitter, and I feel really bad for him. Yeah, we're all getting behind Steve, of course. Like, we've all got his back, but still, it's just, you know, it's just, like I said, it's just not fair the way content creators get treated, particularly animators. We've kind of got the worst of it, I think. Okay, now I'll move this arm of Amy's because that hasn't been moved yet. And I'll move her shoulder a bit as well. Something I've learned is that often when you animate, it doesn't matter what exactly you're doing, but you need, the more things you can have move when you animate, it's sort of the better it'll look, because often when you move your body, even if it's just a simple thing, you know, kind of a lot of things on your body actually move, whether it's your clothing, whether it's like your arms or your fingers or whatever. Okay, so I'll bring this to here. Looks a bit weird, I know, but it's okay. Let's see. Okay, so I can maybe adjust this later, but right now it's a good key pose, I feel like. So next up, we'll move her to here. And this will be where she begins sort of the rotation. Well, she's already started the rotation, I guess, but this is where she'll sort of go ahead and make the full kind of... This is where, like, she'll sort of rotate over. Wow, look at this. Look at this pose. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just do this. Again, we'll see if we get to Tails today. Something I will need to do for Tails, though, is I'll probably do it off stream, but I do need to try and import an animation sequence in for Tails, because that's something I want to find out. Well, that's something I want to try and do for Blender, because there are some animation sequences that I've already done, like in SFM before, and I don't really want to redo them in Blender because it took forever. Like, so I want to try and do that for Tails, and I was talking to Shadow759 about like an hour or so before this stream began. He was sort of showing me how he did it with one of his stuff, so hopefully it'll work for me, but we'll see what happens. But lots of things that he's helped me out with seem to have worked, so I do trust him, of course. But we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Now, this will probably be where I'll straighten out Amy as well. Because right now, as I said, she was on a bit of a curve there. So let's see. Right there. Okay, so we'll get this a bit straighter. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Don't tell me. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, I just realized. Yep, I just screwed up big time. Okay, hold on. I don't know why. I do this all the time in Blender, and I don't understand why. Shoot, okay. Wait, actually, okay, hold on, give me one sec, guys. I might be able to get around this. Just give me one sec. If I do this, and if I just go... yeah. Let's see if I can get this to work. Yes! Okay. Crisis averted, there we go. Okay, I need to move it to here. There we go. Now that's better. Good thing. So I just sort of reverted back to the last save I did, so yeah. But anyways, let's see. Speaking of animations, I finally started working on the thin line between a hero and the memory animation 2 days ago. So that's good to hear, Mr. Lopak. Good to hear you're getting back into animation. It's always good to hear. I always like to hear when people work on stuff. But SFM is being a bit poopy when it comes to IK rigs for the Optimus model I'm using. Can't install a rig without crashing. Yeah, there's something, the thing with SFM and IK rigs, sometimes it can be a bit laggy, so But that just kind of shows you how kind of outdated SFM is. Let's see. Were you skipping my idea? Oh, I'm sorry, Nova. Let me just scroll back. Oh, here we go. Grimlock bringing out a chainsaw and making stuff come for his life. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty dark, but cool. Yeah, again, guys, if I miss your comment, please don't take it personally, guys. It's just kind of hard to keep up with the chat sometimes. Let's see. Well, if the higher ups at YouTube need to either be pressured or sued, or better yet, fired, so people who know what you're doing can take over. Exactly, Michael. And frankly, it's gone so bad at YouTube at this point. Like, so many other big channels have like spoken out about it. Like, I'm talking like real big channels, like some of the biggest guys on YouTube and everything. So but still, like frankly, I'm just kind of surprised there hasn't been like a riot or a big protest or something yet. So like it's kind of interesting, but still, I'm just anyway. Oh, hey, Omega. Good to see you, mate. Let's see. About Ames in show very soon. Can't wait in the animation. Yeah, she'll appear in episode 4, of course, but I'll say this. I will confirm this, guys. I'm sure you'll really get to see her shine in episode 5 when that comes around. So like, that'll be kind of like her star episode. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's still a whole long ways off episode 5, but yeah, just you'll get to see her in action then. So let's see. So she goes here. And then we'll just bring her here. Here we go, yep. And we'll bring this one. Oh, yep. And this one we'll just bring upward a smidge. And you know what? Here's what I'll do. Real quick, I might just actually switch this one back to here. Whoop. Just so that way it's lines up a little better with the animation I'm trying to do. So it goes here. There we go. And there we go. Now we'll bring the rotation around. Yeah. Harry, how would you feel if someone stole a thumbnail and intro, which is what happened to YouTubers crossover person and just the shot? I mean, are you talking about like people stealing other people's videos? Because that's happened to me, and along with lots of other people. Like, where people will just sort of literally just record someone else's really popular video and upload it on their own channel and, like, try to, like, you know, say, like, oh, hey, look at this thing I made. And, like, it's really not theirs. And the thing is, I know some channels do that because they try to do it to help promote other channels, but that's not promotion. That's just thievery. Like, people have done that with Sonic and the Autobots. People have done that with I know on my, that little Sonic Revolution skit I did with Ryan Drummond and Pete Capella, that got like 3 people who went after me with, like, who sort of ripped it directly. But the thing is, when it does happen though, they don't get nearly as many views, to be honest. Lots of them probably only get like 10 views max. But still, like, sometimes if they I'll often just, you know, say, like, I'll say, look, just don't do this, because like, the thing is, like, we put a lot of hard effort in. Like, sometimes it's not really worth fighting, though, because, like, when people do it frequently, if they only get, like, 10 views out of it, it's like, what's the point? They're not getting anything out of it. I only really do it if it becomes a serious issue. Like, if someone does it multiple times, then, you know, yeah. Thoughts on the new Transformers comics for Image Comics? I haven't really looked into those much yet, Madhouse, but, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Animation is probably also the last one I'm doing for a long while because I'm heading back to college in a week. Should be out later this week. Okay, good to hear, Mr. Letback. Yeah, and good luck with college. Hopefully that all goes well. Let's see. Talking about Ames, fans are happy that Amy in 3 versions of herself got a lot of popular duel. Oh, and Sonic Prime, yeah, Rusty Thorn and Black Rose. Okay, great running as well, yeah. That's true. I thought the way they've represented all the Amy's in Sonic Prime has been good, like kind of making them all become besties and everything. So like, I really like that. But of course, let's see. Oh, wait, wrong way. I need to go this way. There we go. Yep, that's looking better. So let's see. Did I straighten out her neck or her spine? Let's see. I think so. Yeah. I need to do her head now. Here we go. Let's see. Do you ever ask for requests? What do you mean by that, Super Robot Girl? Do you mean, like, do I ever get asked for, like, do I get, like, animation requests from people or something? Is that what you're asking? Because I do something called random renders, which is like where people request renders in the chat and I make them. Like sort of during on the stream, but of course, that's only when I do those streams. Which, yeah, that reminds me, did I, okay, yep, so in this case, I'll bring her, out. She's sort of gonna be, like, landing. See how this looks. I'm hoping I can make this animation as clean as the one I did last week, because I don't know about you guys, but that Optimus Prime animation I did last week for the intro, that turned out pretty cleanly. And when I was working on the Sonic one, it looked pretty clean as well, so... Yeah, again, I'm really enjoying working in Blender, to be honest. Like, it's just the animation in here. Once you get the hang of it, it really is... You really do start to realize its benefits over SFM. And yeah, like I already kind of could see why animators were flocking to this rather than Source Filmmaker or other animation software, but still, yeah, this is how do you get the character and the backgrounds? I want to do something like this in the future. What are you talking about there, Jetgo Kid Productions? Because what do you mean by characters in the backgrounds? Like how I got them here into Blender? Is that what you're asking? It's just probably best if I know specifically so I don't make assumptions. Let's see. Person who makes Sonic Prime is happy to hear Amy is doing. Call for Amy while Amy Season 3 will be better for the Pink Hedgehog very soon. Yeah, we'll see what happens when Sonic Prime Season 3. Honestly, I was not really expecting a Season 3 of Sonic Prime. I thought it was going to be like 2 seasons and that was it. But, no, yeah, they kind of surprised us all with the third season. Because I kind of, I'll admit, I was expecting 9 to sort of turn tail and, you know, sort of become the antagonist. But at the same time, I was not expecting it to happen. I was not expecting it to be leading to another season. I was expecting it to, like, sort of have him do something last minute and then Sonic and Shadow have to stop him. Okay, yep. And I'm actually going to bring this Fist of Amy's open as well. So let me just grab all those fingers. And real quick, I'll just go back to here. Insert that. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Yes, okay, so how I get these things into here. So basically, these models that I'm using, like this one for Amy and most of my other models, they all come, they were all from Source Filmmaker. So I brought them in there using something called Blender Source Tools, as well as something called Crowbar. And I'm not really a tutorial guy, but like, so there's loads of tutorials online. So if you look up Blender Source Tools and like if you look at tutorials on that, that'll show you how I sort of get models from SFM into Blender. But in regards to these backgrounds and everything, it's like this object here is easy. You just kind of go if I just go back here to layout, so if you want to get something like this little ground thing here, you just go add mesh and cube pane, whatever you want. It's not that hard. Yeah, like again, Blender's a really it's got a lot to it, so it's really hard for me to explain every single detail. My advice, guys, would be to go watch Blender Guru's donut tutorial, because that'll show you everything you need to know, like all the basics to Blender. He covers like every outlet and everything. And he sort of shows you animation, modeling, edit mode, all that stuff, shading and everything. So yeah, if you guys want to get into Blender, go watch that. Like it'll just tell you pretty much all the basic stuff you need to know. If you need to know something more advanced, there's loads of other tutorials on like visual effects and everything, like some more advanced things. So that's the good thing with Blender, that it's got a really good community behind it. Wow, look at that finger bend. Again, the finger rig on the fingers are the one thing that doesn't get rigged properly when I import these models over, but anyways, not sure what their issue is, but it is an issue. Okay, I might actually bring this. Here we go. There we go. 9 in sales will be great, but the Amy's win a landslide, to be honest. Yeah, it's understandable. There is no way I will run away from all of my frights. So that looks good. Actually, I'm pretty happy with how her fingers look here. I might just move her thumb a little though. Yep. But all of these though, I'll just insert another keyframe. There we go. Well, actually, maybe I can shift them open a little bit. There we are. And I'll bring her arm now this way. Oop. How are you and your mates? My mates are doing good. Sort of got some things planned with them for future content, so I'll probably end up getting them dragged around here at some point to do some voiceover. So again, it's kind of hard to pin them down though, because those boys they're pretty busy a lot of the time. Like, that's why I haven't really been doing like the gaming streams often, because they're just kind of hard to pin down, like, and especially in like a group time. So it's just, I would like to do more things with them, but yeah, it just really depends on, like, we just have to find the right moment. Because those boys do university and everything, and they work full-time jobs, so it's kind of hard to pin them down, but you know. And to be fair, as of late, we've been a bit quiet on, like, online and everything. Again, there's nothing, like, against me and the guys, it's just, we just haven't really been able to link up like we normally have been in the past. As far as I'm aware, nothing's really going wrong with them. And I'm sure they would tell me if anything was, but still. Question: in SNA, will Shadow be portrayed like how he was in Sonic 06, or will he continue being an edgelord? I personally prefer the former. You'll see JMD American Girl. I'm gonna wait and so you guys can see, like, yes, Shadow is confirmed, so he is in the series, and he'll show up eventually. I'm not gonna say which episode, but he will show up, and you guys will see how he's portrayed. I think you guys will like him, though. Also, have you watched Oppenheimer and Barbie, mate? I watched them both last Friday. Gotta say, both movies are top-notch their own way. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen Barbie yet. My mates and I were still trying to work out a time to go see that. Well, because what we're trying to do, we're trying to organize like a big movie day, because there's 3 movies we all want to see. We want to see Oppenheimer, Barbie, and Mission Impossible 7. Well, technically that's the one I want to see the most, Mission Impossible 7. But they're the 3 films we all want to go see pretty desperately. So we're trying to organize a day where we can just sort of go to the cinemas and just spend a whole day there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I haven't seen them yet. But yeah, so just no spoilers yet. But yeah, I'm pretty excited though. So will we, me, Metal Ren, have liked Sonic Prime as our new favorite Sonic show? I don't know why. Well, Sonic Prime's your new favorite Sonic show? Okay, that's cool. It's not a terrible show. I'll say it's definitely like the first season, I'll admit, was kind of, I don't really want to say cringe, but I'll be honest, it wasn't really what I expected. Season 2, though, I really enjoy, because I just love how it was just like all action, like, you know, there was like fight scene after fight scene, like it didn't really let up. So, and that's what I really liked about it, but you know. Okay, I'll probably have to sort of, I'll bring her down a bit more here. And again, I'll adjust the frame rate movement in a bit. I'm just sort of going tense at the moment, just so I can sort of get everything lined up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and actually, here's what I'll do. I'll move this one to here. Again, I'll do some readjustments later. In regards to like the pacing and everything, but for now I'll keep it as it is. Let's see. Mission Impossible 7 was amazing. No spoilers. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, please no spoilers, guys. I've been looking forward to that film for a while now. I was honestly kind of wondering if they were gonna do a 7th one after Fallout, which was also really good. But yeah, they have done another one, and this one looks really interesting. It's a 2-parter as well. Like, it's, for those that don't know, it's Dead Reckoning Part 1 and Part 2. So I'm really keen to see how they've done it. You know, pretty much I've seen all those movies, and they have never really disappointed me. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. I was initially planning to see it on the launch day, July 13th, but something came up, so I couldn't do it, unfortunately. But yeah, so where's Amy's other foot? Oh, wow, look at this. It's in her head. Wow. Again, that's the problem with IK rigs, but anyways. I mean, some people enjoy making, like, completely cursed poses like that. To me, it's just, no. Okay, so we'll do this. Wait, which is the right leg? So hold on, let's see. Alright, this is looking good here. Hey, it looks like a ballerina pose almost at the moment when you look at it. Look at that. Okay. Do this here. So we'll get her here. Bring her foot down to there. Bring her leg here. And I'm gonna change her pose to be like, well, change her body arc, I suppose. We'll see how this looks. Where's the shoulders? There we go. Sonic X, but as Unicron as the main villain and attempts to corrupt Cosmo. Oh man, that would be really cursed. Let's see. Also, which version of Tails, Amy, Knuckles, Rouge, and Big are your favorites in Sonic Prime? Let's see. Probably, I'd definitely say 9's my favorite Tails. I'd say Rebel, I think, was my favorite Rouge. For Knuckles was probably Dread. Amy, it's probably a tie between Rusty Rose and Black Rose. And Big, I'm gonna say, well, I can't remember what his name was, but probably Big from the pirate one. I can't remember his name though. If you guys notice, I didn't really say much about the what was it, like the forest, or like the caveman one or whatever it was. Like, that one wasn't really my favorite world, to be honest. The concept was cool and all, but still. Let's see. Plus, who's the best? See, oh hey System. Yeah, System 509 just appeared in the chat. Good to see you again, mate. Let's see, do that. Cosmo plus Dark Energon equals she is dead. No big surprise. Is that a TF2 reference there, Omega? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's funny because I know lots of people have I've seen comments on like video clips from season 3 of Sonic X where people say, so Sonic and the gang are just fighting Transformers and everything. And to be honest, I think probably I'm not saying the Meta X are ripoffs of Transformers, but I get the feeling that you know, there is certainly some similarities there, and that's probably the closest thing we'll get to an official Sonic Transformers crossover. But anyway, you know, I can still dream. I can still dream. Hey there, how's it going? I'm doing good, Keyseek. We're just animating Amy right now, and we'll see if we get to Tails. Let's see. We're going, wow, 54 minutes already. Jesus, dude, where'd that time go? Let's see. How's everything? Oh, things have been good, System. As I just said, I've just been animating Amy, continuing to revamp the Sonic and the Autobots intro. Like last week I did Prime and Sonic, and this week I'm doing Amy and Tails. We'll see if we get to him later on. Let's see. Organic creatures being affected by Dark Energon is definitely fatal. I mean, Ask Raph from TFRame. Yeah, that is one thing. That is definitely one example. I just imagine, like, well, I think it would be interesting if, like, Dark Energon affected them the same way it did to dead Transformers. Like, what if Dark Energon converted people into, like, Dark Energon zombies? Like, how crazy would that be if it did that? You could almost have, like, the Zombot arc, but, like, redone on, like, Cybertronian level. Okay, let's see. So this is looking good for the most part. Okay, let me see it. Alright, how are we looking? Let's see. Actually, first off, I should probably readjust their foot. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, go back to here. Again, I know it's a bit slow at the moment, but I'm gonna fix that up later. I just want to get all the poses in place first. Looks okay. I could probably tuck her in a bit more, actually, around there, but I'll do that with the in-betweens. Right now, I just want to get the next key pose in. So, we'll go ahead, grab this. And this will be where she connects with the ground. So, we'll go here. Let's see. Amy looks like a zombie with green color and pink eyes. I don't know about that. Lord, I don't think she's really a zombie looking. Let's see. Zavok versus Megatron, who wins? Megatron all the way there, System. I don't know if you know, System, but I can't freaking stand Sonic Lost World. It's my least favorite Sonic game ever, and I hate the Deadly Six, so yeah. And pretty much any time they get brought up, I just like, you know, try to drop the subject. But yeah, and again, it's nothing against anyone who, if someone likes Sonic Lost World, that's fine, more power to them. It's just, I just freaking can't stand that game. And its story, and its cast, and, well, not its cast, well, its cast of characters, not really the voice cast, but you know. Still, yeah, it's just kind of become a meme on here how much I hate that game. Like, I'll take Sonic 06 any day of the week over that pile of garbage. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. How far down can we get her without her dress clipping it? I can fix that up later as well. Okay, we'll go to about here, I think. And let's see. Now, whoop. There's the AK knee joint. Get back in front. There we go. Okay. Go right here. Oh, yeah, and I'll probably actually, well, let's just bring her down here, and I'll probably fix up her dress in a bit. But right now, I'll just do this. Okay, now I need to, of course, give her a toe a keyframe here, and then let's bend this into its here. So sometimes when I actually animate things in general, sometimes I forget to move the characters' toes. So you know. Anyway, let's see. The big question is, how would Mephiles the Dark interact with Unicron, the Chaos Springer, if they meet? I'd imagine it'd be absolutely catastrophic madness since they're both dark beings. I agree there, Mr. Lerpak. That's something I was actually, I think I've talked about that before. I can't remember if it was in like a VC or something once, but I remember that topic came up once. And I was just like, oh my god, dude, that's something I don't really want to think about, because it's just real. That it would be a really crazy being, you know, yeah, Mephiles and Unicron. Sonic Lost World, but with dinosaurs. How would that make you feel, really? Yeah, I get that's a reference to the second Jurassic Park world. Oh, Jurassic Park film there. I mean, I'm more a casual Jurassic fan. I like the second film, but still, I don't know if it. I think, at least for me personally, Sonic Lost World, it can't be redeemed. I can't stand that game. If people are wondering what problems I have, like I said, like, you know, the characterization was very poor. The story was did pretty much nothing for me. I hated the Deadly Six. And the gameplay for me was just too Mario-esque. I do like Mario games, but I always liked how there was a difference between Mario and Sonic. Like, Sonic was always more about speed and everything, whilst Mario was more about platforming and exploration. But, yeah, that's just part of the reason. Well, that's just some of the reasons why I hate Lost World. I could go on a tangent for, like, another 2 hours, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spare you guys from all that. Okay. Yep. Whoa. But you can't save your sorrow. Let's see. To you, man. Yeah, I did make a TF2 reference. Cosmo Dead Enemies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another good one there, Omega. It's funny, I've been playing that game a little bit again lately because it got an update with some new maps. Again, it's nothing super fancy, but it's still kind of cool to see what the new updates have. I know there's been, like, you know, everyone's been going on about the new seal in Team Fortress 2. I remember the Winglet made an animation with it and everything, which is pretty funny. But yeah. And if anything, even though with that update, the game's just really still going strong. Like, I just don't think Team Fortress 2 is going to die anytime soon unless, like, a remaster happens or something. Or if the long-awaited Team Fortress 3 comes out, but we'll see what happens. Not to mention the flanderization of Sonic's character. Yeah, that too, Michael, again. The characterization of Sonic was pretty rubbish, and everything as well. Like, and it was just, like, I was just like, that's not Sonic to me. Like, you know. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll bring Amy's. There's a face where you dream you'll never find. Hold on to what if. On to what if. I'm sorry, I just had to get that in my system. Whenever this song comes on, I just kind of have to sing along with it at some point. Okay, right here. Yep, that's good. Miss Rick May, the voice actor of Soldier. Yeah, it's a shame what happened to him. Again, it's just, you know, one of the many victims from the COVID-19 pandemic. But it's good to see that a lot of the VAs from Team Fortress 2 have been getting active in the community, though, again. Like, I know one Team Fortress 2 YouTuber, Shawk's been really adamant about sort of introducing them or sort of getting them a bit more into the community, which they've been all really great about, which is awesome. Because we sort of get to learn a bit more about, we all sort of get to learn about, like, sort of other things they've done in their careers and everything, which is really cool. Like, they're more than just, they've done more than just voice these mercenaries with really crazy personalities. Don't remind me of Rick May, man. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, rest in peace, my brother. Rest in peace there, Rick May. It's funny, like, well, I suppose it's more so a really good thing, though. I remember when, like, shortly after it happened, I went back to watch, what was it called? Zero to Hero from, it was an animation done by the Winglet, and literally everyone in the comments section just went in there sort of giving their respect to Rick May. Literally all of them. So, it sort of went from just being, like, a really cool animation to now, like, a Rick May tribute, like, several years later, which was pretty crazy. How one animation can go from just being something ordinary and then it can become something that big. The Wii U deal might just be the worst thing to have ever happened to Sonic. Yeah, maybe. Because, I mean, like, the original Wii is my favorite gaming console ever. Like, so many memories on it. But yeah, the Wii U was kind of a flop, if I'm honest. It didn't really, like, well, there's a couple of reasons why, but, yeah. It's funny, like, I've still got my Wii U. Like, I still play Wii games on that because, of course, you know, you get the high quality and everything, but, still. Yeah, I don't really play much Wii U games these days. I think the only Wii U game I've played in recent times was the Mario and Sonic at the Olympics stuff on there. That was probably the only things I've played, and that was, like, probably back, like, 7 months ago or something, but, you know. Let's see. Back, my big brother challenged me to another fighting match again. What kind of fighting match, Nova? I hope it wasn't like an actual IRL fight. If it was like a game fight, that's cool, though. Let's see. Rick May is an amazing person voicing Soldier from Team Fortress 2, Peppy Hare, and Andros from Star Fox 64. Exactly, yeah. Like, sometimes you learn about all these different roles and everything, but, you know, where these people, like, some of the roles they've played in, and some of the other films they've starred in. Like, sometimes, like, even to this day, I still learn some things about certain VAs that I didn't know were in shows or something before. Haven't been keeping up with the Ashes. How's that going? Well, Australia's retained the Ashes. The fourth test finished a few days ago. But however, it was a draw. It was a washout. So, of course, for people who don't know, you can't play cricket in the rain. So, Australia's retained it, which is nice. But, yeah, currently as it stands, you know, it was because it was a draw. It wasn't like an official win, so we'll see what happens in the final test. But, yeah, it could be a repeat of what happened last year. Well, not last year, but last time the Ashes was in the UK, where it was a draw, but Australia retained it because they won it previously. But, yeah. To be entirely honest, though, yeah, I didn't really keep up to date much with the last test, though, but honestly, it was just because, one, there was a lot of Formula 1 action happening, and two, well, let's see, Amy's wrist has kind of moved over a bit, yeah, and yeah, just kind of busy with other stuff, but yeah, I did, from what I did see, though, yeah, Australia has retained the Ashes, so that's good. Deep defense, remember call Pyro a... because no one knows what under the mask. That is true, actually. Yeah, Pyro is probably... I think Pyro's pronouns are they, them, to be honest. But, you know. Yeah. A wrestling match, my big brother is always like that, but I managed to get better. Oh, okay. Okay. If Cosmo was turned into a robot in Sonic X, how do you think Tails would react? I have no idea. I mean, I know Tails likes his machines, but I don't think he liked Cosmo as a robot. It depends how she was as a robot, maybe. I never keep up with it. Yeah, that's understandable, system. I mean, lots of people I know don't really follow sports these days, to be honest. And to be frankly, though with you guys, honestly, don't get into sports. Because, like, unless you want to be a neutral fan of sports, like, if you want to be a neutral fan of... I think being a neutral fan of sports is fine, but if you do want to commit to a sport, it's probably best you don't commit to a team, because sometimes that'll lead... Because if there's one thing I've learned, when you commit to a certain team, sports can be either really glorious and full of heartbreak at the same time. Like, on one hand, like, when you pull off an amazing win, you feel on top of the world, like you're the kings of the whole planet and everything. But when you lose, it's like everything just gets kicked out from under you. So, yeah, I'm just going to say that. That's why I like Formula 1 so much, because I don't really have a team there. I just kind of watch it for what it is. But, you know, that's just something. That's just my word of advice if you want to get... If someone is thinking about getting into any form of sports or anything. Pyro's pronouns are Burn Bernie. One shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask. I'm sorry, I can't do a spy voice, but I just thought I'd make the reference. Okay, so Amy's looking good here. Let's see, how's this looking? Need to do the camera as well. Okay, well the landing here seems good, but it looks very floaty, so I need to fix the speed up a little bit. So let's go ahead and select it all. And then go to object mode. So let's go ahead and we'll first of all, whoops, go here. Just gonna speed this up a little. Let's see. How's this look? Okay, nice. So again, she kind of floats here, which is not really what I want. So we'll bring her to like right here. Maybe a bit that way. That looks okay. Let's see. All right, that already looks better. But of course, it's still a bit too floaty. So we'll speed it up. Let's see. So again, this is just sort of my process when it comes to doing sequences like this. I just like to sort of do it at a slower pace and then kind of speed it up with the keyframes, and then of course put the in-betweens in and all that. That's just my process, and every animator is different. Imagine having a basketball game and you can grab a card that lowers the height of the hoop all the time. That would be so crazy. Like, is that a reference to a game or something, system? Because I've played a few sports games like Wii Sports Resort and the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic stuff, but I haven't played a huge deal of sports games, so I'm curious if that's a reference to something. Or football, but power-ups lets you have multiple balls on the field at one time. Yeah, that too. Okay, that's a bit quick, actually. Actually, it's not bad. Maybe what I'll do is I'll drag this one a bit more. Let's see. She does need to speed up as she comes in, which that's when gravity picks up again. And you know what? I'll make this 2 frames. Let's see how this looks. Actually, that's 3. Let's see how we go. There we go. Looks good. Did we respond to my comment? I did respond to that, Lord Liprodon. I did. Let's see. Isn't there a Cosmos in Transformers? There is, Fletcher Madison. Yeah, Cosmos, not Cosmo, Cosmos. Yeah, for those who are unfamiliar, there is a character in Transformers called Cosmos, and he's like a little spaceship who flies around and sort of does like scouting missions in space. He was very popular in the 2nd season of G1, so if you guys look him up, you'll get to see sort of what he was like and everything. He was, I don't really have an opinion on him, he was just kind of a character. He was kind of cool, I guess, but again, when you look at all the characters that are in Transformers, some of them you just don't really have an opinion on if you don't look into them too much. Maria, I've seen you saw my latest pictures on Twitter. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was, I appreciate you sharing that with me, Nova. That was pretty cool, actually. Imagine meeting between Cosmos, the UFO, and Cosmos the Season. That would be interesting, Mr. Lerpack. That would be really interesting. It's a reference to a streamer I watched called Gemma. He did a whole baseball game IRL with power-ups. Oh, that's cool, actually, System. That's really cool. Because I've seen YouTubers do things like that, where like they play games like and put things on a twist, like with their friends and everything. Like I know Team Edge is kind of notorious for doing that. I haven't watched them in a long time though. Let's see. Okay, yep. I think I might actually, when it comes to this, I'll bring it up a bit more. Let's see. Okay, yep. And maybe here's what I'll do actually. Bring her back a bit further. There we go. Let's see how this looks. There we go. There we go. That looks cool. That looks pretty clean for the most part. So let's do the camera movement. So click this. Okay. Okay. And here comes the sleepy time music, as I call it. It's I listen to this song a lot when, like, along with other quiet Sonic songs before I go to sleep sometimes, like if I just can't get to bed. Which is kind of a problem for me. Like, sometimes I just don't feel tired enough to, like, go to sleep, and I don't know. But yeah, I think everyone has those nights. Okay. And I'm actually going to bring the camera to here in front of it. Actually, maybe I should do that here. I'll do this. There we go. And I can make adjustments a bit later on, so I'll do this. Okay, how does this look? Ooh. Okay, so I'd say maybe I'll move this back a bit here. Here we go. But it actually looks pretty clean. I think though I'll make a couple of tweaks, of course, though. So let's go ahead and so for starters, we'll bring our head back a little bit, and I think we'll rotate it a bit more. Yeah, this is the good thing. Once you get at least a good first pass down, you can sort of make changes as you go. And again, I'll fix it. I'll animate her quills and everything later on. I just like to get the basic stuff done first. And what I might do, let's see. I'll just see how this looks real quick. So, what happens if we bring her head in like this, like she's tucking in somewhat, like this? Let's see how this looks. Ooh. Yep. And then we'll bring it out even further like this. There we go. I think this could look clean. Oh yeah, that looks good to me. That looks good, yeah. Okay, whoops. Hold on. Let's reset that. Okay, give me back to this. Right, here we go. Now, of course, one thing I don't need to fix. Okay, actually, I'll bring the camera out a bit because it's kind of clipping away a little. Okay, let's see. Looking forward to the Amy 30th anniversary comic. Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I heard about that actually. I'm wondering what it's gonna involve. Will we get some Son Amy? Will we get something else? I have no idea. We shall certainly see though. Okay, so one thing. Okay, so her hand here is definitely not really. Whoops, did I do anything there? No, I think I'm okay. Okay, so let's see. So this bit, okay, so yeah, I'll need to actually recopy that. But yeah, this right here, her hand is definitely not done properly. So it needs to be facing, well, it needs to be like, no, not this. That's the IK one. It needs to be like this. And of course, I'll fix up her fingers as well. There we go. Sheesh, that is clean mail. Thank you, Mr. Lightback. Yeah, again, I'm getting the hang of Blender day by day, so it's looking good. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so she's got her hand here. Okay, it needs to be like, yeah, I'm still not satisfied with how this looks. Whoop, ignore that. Okay. Do that here. Yep. Needs to be tucked in, or somewhat tucked in. And here's what I'm going to do. I'll bring it up to here. And we'll bring it down like this. Again, here's what I'll do when it comes to... Okay, it looks a little better there. Okay, now real quick, let's see. Copy that, move that to here, okay. Let's see. Oh, I see Rio's in the chat. Hello. Yeah, everybody, Rio Dies is my Tails voice actress. Hello, Rio. It's been a little while since I've seen you in here. What time is it over there for you? I know you're in the UK. Let's see. Yeah, and I know I said it'd be... I'm sorry I'm not doing Tails at the moment, Rio. I'll do him next. I'm just doing Amy first. Let's see. Do you think you could make Amy hit Megatron in the head as a surprise attack in the future episode? We'll see, Super Robot Girl. I've got some ideas on what I can do with Amy, and don't you guys worry, she's going to be a badass in this series. Yep, she's going to be a real badass in this series. She's not going to be like a damsel in distress, so I think you guys will like that. Let's see. If Sonic was a Jedi Master, what would you think? I mean, I love Star Wars. Well, I should be... No, actually, let me rephrase that. I love George Lucas Star Wars, so I think that would be kind of cool. I've seen a lot of Sonic Star Wars sort of fan-made stuff, so, you know, but, anyway. Sonic wouldn't have the patience to be a Jedi. He'd be a Sith who isn't evil. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sith. Just kind of like a neutral force wielder, but, you know. Let's see. It's 2:17 a.m., but my sleep schedule is messed up, so, well, Rio, you don't have to stay and watch if you don't want. If you need to go to bed, that's totally fine, but I do appreciate you stopping by, though. It was good to talk to you again. And again, well, I know I already kind of thanked you, but yeah, thank you for the lines, by the way, so but still, you know. But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward for, you guys to, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I'm looking forward to finally getting to work on the episode eventually, so yeah, it's going to be a good one, I think. Hello, Yellow and Jello. How you doing, Rui? I'm doing good, G-Arm. Thank you for thank you. Welcome to the stream, sorry. Finally have a backup. Okay, Rio, it's time to team up and take the Ashes. Yeah, Rio, System and I were talking about the Ashes a bit earlier. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see, Sonic would most likely be a part of the new Jedi after Luke was still at the Legends of the Universe. I actually agree with you on that one, Michael. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's, like that, I'll probably see Sonic doing that. Let's see. Yo, what's up? Hey, Random team, good to see you, mate. Let's see. Okay, I should probably start putting the in-betweens in here, so... Let's see, we'll, start by getting... let's see here. We'll get her arm sort of bent down here. Again, this will be like an... Oh yeah, I just realized the song that's playing. It's kind of fitting given the character we're doing. Amy's head like this. Let's see. Nah, man, I'm wide awake. I'm considering to continue playing some more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, so long as you're not feeling drowsy, like you're forcing yourself awake, Rio, that's just all I'm worried about. Let's see. If we're talking about the Jedi Order before 66, no way. Yeah, I agree there, Michael, I agree. Every Australian is a giant spider pet? Well, I mean... I don't have a giant spider pet, but who says I don't have a four-legged, blue-tongued little reptile? No, I don't actually, guys. I wish I had a blue-tongued lizard as a pet, though. Oh, man. I wanted one of them as a pet for years. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, now, real quick, I need to fix up Amy's fingers here, actually, because they're kind of bent in a little bit still. But anyway. Suddenly all that sadness will just slip away. Also, by the way, Rio, since you're here, I'm just curious. Would you mind if I made you a moderator? You don't have to mod the chat, but given you're a part of the cast and everything, I just kind of thought you're like a VIP here. So I was wondering, would you be comfortable if I upgraded you to that status? Just thought I'd ask. Again, I said this like 3 times already in the stream, but I can't with these finger rigs. I need to really get this looked at. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just quickly do that now. Because I did it with blue a while ago, and I think, did I do it with Doom? I can't remember if I did it with Doom or not, but yeah, I did do it, and I just think it's a good way to sort of, you know, kind of, because you guys do a lot for my content, so I think it would just be worth it if you guys, you know, are properly recognized. Let's see. Alright, there we go. We just got the update, or upgrade, so there you go. Your name should be highlighted in blue now every time you speak. Let's see. Rui, can I get a shout out from you? I'm a new YouTuber. Sure. Shout out to you, Tobotics Gamer. Just don't, just want advice, guys. Just please don't beg for attention, but, yeah. Let's see. Who are you most excited to play in the Frontiers DLC? Ooh, good question, System. Good question. Because that DLC is the one I've been looking forward to the most. Oh man, that's hard to say. Probably, probably Knuckles, maybe? Because I feel like, given his previous levels in Sonic Adventure and everything in Adventure 2, I feel like he'd do really well in the open world, so and if they gave him like a brawling kind of fighting element, I would really love to see him in action, so... Because previously with Knuckles, we've never really had him do like a 3D brawling kind of thing in the 3D world before, so I think that would be kind of fun. Moderator privilege? No way, now I'm going to ruin your stream. I'm joking, please don't take Tails away from me. Don't you worry, Rio. No, I wouldn't do that to you. I know you weren't in episode 3. I got Brittany to fill you in there, but that was for certain reasons, so don't worry about that. You're still, as long as you want to still be a part of the channel, you still are here, so yeah, don't you stress. Okay. We haven't had Knuckles in a 3D world. Did Sonic Adventure not mean anything to you? Well, wait, what? I thought I said... Okay, hold on. I thought I said we haven't had Knuckles in a 3D world since Sonic Adventure. Like, did that not come through? Because that's what I could have sworn I said. I thought I said we haven't seen him in the 3D world since Sonic Adventure. So, well, I don't know. Maybe I didn't say that properly. But no, believe me, Rio. If I did say that incorrectly, I apologize, guys. That's, you know. But anyway, that may have just been a slip of the tongue. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit, I've been going at it a bit lately. Let's see. How long have we been going for? Okay, we've got about half an hour left until I'll stop streaming. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. So again, I think we'll move on to the second part of the animation. So we'll go ahead, because she's not just going to do the backflip and that's it. So we'll go ahead, put keyframes in here. Okay, now let's, oh, actually, that reminds me, I should probably get rid of this, scroll that down, so we've got more room. There we go. Okay. I hope Amy has spit and her move where she gets dizzy. Oh, that'd be cool, system. Yeah, I think Amy would be a close second. Well, I mean, I'm excited for all 3 of them, of course, but, you know, we'll just see what happens. YouTube VIP status for streams, please. The mod status does help, but only for so much. I agree with you on that, Michael. I think YouTube could really use something like that. Like, if someone, like, special comes in, or, like, someone who, like, you know, like, maybe a friend of the channel or whatever, that would be really cool, because I think Twitch has something like that. Question, Rui. What happened if you... Oh, hang on. What happens if you meet your female self and her friends, her and Sonic's friends? But also, you're talking like, what if my OC had a gender bent? That would be interesting, actually. I've never really thought of, like, because I know gender bent OCs is something people often do and everything, which is cool. I actually really like seeing concepts for that. But yeah, I've never really thought of giving him a gender bent. I mean, probably the closest thing he's got to a gender bent would be my sister's Sonic OC, which I think a lot of you guys have seen lately. I put that render up the other day. So, yeah, and again, guys, thank you all for all the support you guys have shown to my little sister's OC. We designed her together, and yeah, we're pretty happy with how she looked, and I think, and you guys love her so far. Like, I love the design and everything. So, again, just thank you for all the kind words you've said about her. And, yeah, she's pretty chuffed to kind of have a bit of a bigger spot on the channel now. Let's see. Will Knuckles be in Sonic and the Autobots? Tobot X Gamer, was in episode 1 and 3. He was in episode 1 and 3. He's like, he is in the series. I don't know what you mean, like, will he be in the series? Let's see. I was wondering if we could the stream where we talk about ideas for future episodes, something. What's cool idea there, Fletcher, but I've already got the whole thing kind of planned out, and I'd just rather it kind of stay true to sort of my vision, I suppose you could say. Again, something against you guys. I love the concept you guys bring in, but you know, but yeah, that's what it is. Stupid brother is driving me crazy right now. Oh, does he keep trying to wrestle you there, Nova? Just don't overdo yourself, mate. Just don't overdo it. Okay, so let's see. So I've got Amy's hammer in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So here's what we'll do. So now we'll, she's got the holding there. So let's see. I'll go here to global. Go here. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring her sort of backwards like this. Let's see. Rio, you just dropped a cat emoji in there? What was that in relation to? Like you should. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, I need to reset this real quick. There we go. I made the same mistake as before, but I didn't overextend it that time, which is good. Okay, so. Spine. Global. Nope, that's fine. Let's see. You all seen the new info on Sonic Superstars? They revealed a bunch of new stuff, including what the different emeralds do in game. Oh, that's a cool system. Yeah, I might actually end up getting Sonic Superstars, because, again, I was, it looked cool, like, when I first saw it, but I wasn't sure if I'd end up getting it, just because, like, you know, games are expensive these days, so you kind of have to prioritize the games you want most of all. And, frankly, I was kind of holding out we'd get some more info on, Transformers Reactivate, but, you know, anyway. That doesn't look like we'll be getting much more on that for a little while, which is kind of a shame, but I'm hoping the game doesn't get cancelled like Transformers Universe did. Let's see. Your project is probably one of the really few I really enjoy recording lines for. It makes me so excited for seeing the full animation done. Oh, thank you, Rio. That's really kind to say. I'm glad that you enjoy recording for the series, and I hope I'm not too much of a nuisance to put up with. Because sometimes when I hear like the blooper recordings and I hear some of the suffering you guys have to go through when you record lines, I feel kind of guilty a little bit. It's like I try to be as understanding as and reasonable as I can with everyone. So yeah, the cat had no relation. I felt like it. Yeah, you're good, Rio. No worries there. No worries. But yeah, Rio, I'm really glad that you're enjoying doing the series, and sort of yeah, and it's just yeah, you're good to have you part of the team, and also stay. I may have some more things coming your way at some point, Rio, as well, in regards to Tails at least. So we'll see. Just stay, just keep an eye on your DM. So maybe some more stuff will come your way at some point down the road. So we'll see what happens. Let's just say I've got some things in the work, some pretty big things in the works involving Tails. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, speaking of expensive stuff, I'm gonna stream myself putting the Lego Sonic set together soon on Twitch. Oh, yes, I remember you tweeted about that, actually. That looks really cool, dude. I'll have to see if I can stop in and say hello. Are you gonna do that tonight, or today or tonight, or is that gonna be another day? Because I want to try and catch that if I can. Because I am a big Lego fan as well, so, I definitely, like, I've wanted to get a set like that for a while, but ultimately I've just got way too many things, so anyway. Let's see. Now the bloopers is also fun. Oh my god. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing those. It's funny, Rio, you were the one that kick-started that off as well. Like, you were the one that sort of did it in the first episode. And then yeah. And then, yeah, I just kind of, asked everyone else if you want to leave bloopers in, go ahead. And, yeah, it's just kind of where it's going from. Let's see. More Tails. When will my pain and joking again? Nah, you're good, Rio. Just, again, but if you ever do need a break or anything, just please don't hesitate to tell me. Like, again, I care about my cast and my team's well-being, so, yeah. If there are any dramas, you guys know you can tell me, okay? See, well, they're not out yet, but I'll be doing it when it releases, sure. Oh, they're not out yet. Okay, I thought they were. I thought they already been released. I think I've just been seeing the commercials. I haven't really been seeing the release dates yet, so I got a bit confused there. But yeah, but still, yeah, system. I'll keep an eye out for that stream because I think that would be fun to watch. Speaking of which, I should probably get some. Actually, no, it's not really a problem with Amy's fingers here. I just need to move them into the right position and probably fix her hammer up as well. But anyways. There we go. Lights, camera, action. I'd love to see you there, dude. Yeah, because like I really need to catch up on more of your streams, system, because I do have a Twitch account. I don't stream on Twitch, of course, but yeah, I really do need to catch more of your streams. I watch some of them after the fact, but it's not really the same as being there live, if you ask me. Still haven't seen Sonic Prime Season 2. Maybe I'll go watch that until I fall asleep. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, Rio, maybe best if you do, because we've been talking about it a little bit. I think before you came in we were, but, yes. If you want to avoid spoilers, that might be for the best. But yeah, maybe you go do that. Next time you stream, maybe you could have a guest appearance. Well, I mean, I'm more than willing to do that. I've often dragged my mates into this before. I do want to maybe do a stream at some point, though, where I kind of get the team of Sonic and the Autobots in and we do like a Q&A about the show or something like that. I feel like that would be fun. But then again, that just really depends on, of course, everyone's schedules and everything, because I know my cast, of course, they've got their own commitments and, of course, commitments to other channels. So, of course, you know, it really just kind of depends on how available everyone is. But, you know, if that's something that, you know, you, Rio, and the other people are willing to do, that's something I would think would be kind of fun to do at some point. Because as far as I'm aware, everyone's really committed and enjoys being a part of the show. Even if the recording sessions we do get a bit cursed. Is streaming on YouTube better than Twitch? I don't really know, System. I'm not the best judge of that. It's just that all my following's here on YouTube, so... And if there's one thing I've learned properly, followings do not translate to other sites. Like, I've got, what, 37k subscribers or something? I've only got like 300 followers on on Twitter. I've only got like 300 followers over on Twitter, so yeah, like that's kind of the difference, but yeah. And then of course, you know, my Instagram, which I just launched about a week ago, that's only got like, I think 30 followers, but yeah, you know. See, Q&A sounds so fun. Alright, good to know, Rio, I've got the tick of approval for you. I'll see if maybe the others are pretty keen. So maybe that's something we can organize. Anyway, I'll be off to watch Season 2. It's been fun. Bye. Yeah, bye, Rio. Thank you for stopping by and having a chat. And yeah, I hope you enjoy Season 2. And please get some sleep when you can. Okay, let's see. Got about 25 minutes left. Let's see. Season 2 is a lot better than Season 1. Definitely watch it. Oh, yeah, Michael was just responding to Rio, yeah. I agree. I enjoyed Season 2 a lot more than Season 1. Season 1 was a bit cringe. A little too cringe for me, but, yeah, but still. I do stream on Twitch, but I do not have a big following over there. Yeah, I mean... That's something, because I know what lots of content creators do. They often reserve their streams for Twitch, so, like, the live streams don't clog up their uploads, which I get, that makes sense, but frankly, it's just, I don't really see any benefit in, sort of going to stream on Twitch. I just feel like, you know, I get to talk to all you guys here. You know, it's easier for me to just get people here, so, I don't know. Let's see. Louis, can you make a video on how to animate? Tobot X Gamer, with all due respect, I'm not a tutorial guy. I'm okay with giving tips and advice, but I'm not someone that's really good at making tutorials. I'd recommend leaving that to people who actually do that. But yeah, again, I seek help from other content creators, and like I'm willing to give some advice to people, but ultimately I'm just not the best person for that kind of thing. Like if it's something very specific, but you know. Yeah. Without sounding biased, what are your opinions on the ultimate waifu and amazingly cute bunny mama, Vanilla the Rabbit? Yeah, leave it to System to go on about Vanilla. Anyway, in all seriousness though, I think Vanilla is actually a really underutilized character. You know, I thought she was really great in Sonic X. And I would really love to see her and Cream more often. Like, I mean, we don't see Cream enough as it is, and I feel like Vanilla we should really see a lot more of as well, because their relationship is beautiful. And yeah, like System, you give Vanilla the justice she deserves. Again, I don't really do much with her and Cream, to be honest, but it's nothing against the characters. It's just more so I can't really find a way to use them in my content. But yeah, so, I mean, I think Vanilla's a really underutilized character, and I feel like, yeah, her and her daughter really deserve more screen time. Having a big following there would be nice, however, but it's not something I need. Yeah, that's the right attitude to have there, Michael. Yeah, just to stream for fun, because, like, you know, like, again, I make content, like, I just make these animations for fun. I don't do it to try and get a following or to get views or the revenue. Sure, that's kind of nice and everything, but, like, the whole reason I started this channel was just to create, you know, funny animations. And did I expect to have 37k subscribers? No, I never thought I'd get this many. It's ridiculous. And again, that all goes out to you guys. Like, thank you guys so much for the love and support, but, But yeah, like I said, you know, I don't do this for the views or the popularity or anything. I just do it because it's fun and so I can entertain people. That's the only reason I do it. But yeah, I'm able to keep, but thanks to all you guys, I'm able to keep this whole dream of mine alive. Well, at least until YouTube burns itself to the ground, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. This is why Rui is a good YouTuber. Oh, thanks, system. That means a lot, mate. That means a lot. Okay. Okay, there we go. Again, I haven't really done much animating these past couple of minutes. I think because we just ended up talking a whole lot, but anyway, that's kind of what happens in these streams. Well, I can't do this alone, and you know I am strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see. Were skipping my question? Oh, I'm sorry, Nova. And again, Nova, I said that earlier. If I do miss questions, guys, or comments, please don't take it personally. It's just kind of hard to keep up with the chat. Rui's kneecaps are frowning at us. I wouldn't say that, system, but anyway. See, I agree. Rui's defo cool. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lerpak. That means a lot, guys. Again, guys, those kind of words just keep me going. Like, that's just really motivates me to keep going and, you know, keep making content. I know sometimes it can be a while when I upload, but hey, animation is a marathon, not a sprint. That's what pretty much any other animator will tell you. It takes time, and when it pays off in the end, you feel like you just conquered everything. I know what you've been doing. Making animation takes a long time, and to make sometimes you can learn yourself, and I always support you. Oh, thank you, Keyseek. Yeah. Again, guys, I'm just really grateful to have really supportful folks like you guys on, like, who follow me on the channel. Like, you guys don't pressure me for, like, you know, when the next episode is, because that's something I have to deal with on, like, a daily basis. I wake up in the morning to check YouTube notifications, and there's always at least one person going, like, where's episode 4, damn it? And I'm like, and I don't respond to them, of course, but I often just sort of think in my head, like, Jesus, dude, chill, it'll calm down. But yeah, I think lots of people just don't realize, you know, how long animation takes. And the thing is, when you compare me to, say, other animators like, you know, say Steve from Belina Productions or The Winglet, and I'm not putting these guys down, by the way, I love their content, but when you compare the frequency of their uploads to how frequent I upload, like, when you think about it, you know, I upload a bit more frequently than them, but again, that's because they put the extra effort in, they go the extra mile. So if anything, you know, like, those guys are way better animators than me, like, I'm praising them for, like, having, because whilst I'd say I'm kind of a patient person, I don't think I'd have the patience to put that much time and effort in, like to do like a single episode, like to do like a yearly video sort of thing. But anyway. Plus, you will stay focused and keep trying something new. Exactly, like, I think it's always important to sort of, you can have your priorities, like, you know, the thing that everyone loves, like Sonic and the Autobots, but always try and work on things that, like, you know, you like for you. Like, I've got some other sort of, like, I suppose you could say passion projects in the works that are kind of like, I don't expect them to do as well as Sonic and the Autobots, but I'm working on them because I want to work on them. And that just sort of helps me do something different, and I think it's just a good way to kind of keep things fresh. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to move Amy's leg here a bit. It's a brand new day. Animation is a marathon. Animation SFM is a marathon up a hill, through a volcano, and across a live battlefield. Yeah, you're not wrong there, system. You're not wrong there. But I mean, hey, you can always learn Blender and make it a bit easier. But then again, getting things set up in Blender takes a bit longer. Like, it took me forever to get all the models in. It wasn't really hard, but it's just really tedious and time-consuming. Actually, I should probably get Amy's finger fixed up here. There we go. Or her thumb. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'll fix up the pose here. Didn't really. But yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of showing you guys what Amy's going to be like eventually in the series, and I'm sure Doom is going to really bring her A game with the performance. Like, she hasn't disappointed yet, so, well, I mean, she's only done one video for me so far, but, you know, she's done things for other content creators. She always does a great job as Amy, so, yeah, I'm sure she'll bring her A game to this series like she always does for other content. If you had to include Shade and the Nocturnus into your series, how would you incorporate them? Ooh, good question, system. Because I've never actually played Sonic Dark Brotherhood. I'm familiar with the story, of course, but and of course I've watched Sonic Ops, so I know them through there. That's a good question, though. I feel like I'd probably bring them in, probably kind of a similar way you did with Sonic Ops, kind of have them be like, sort of like another enemy that doesn't work with like Eggman or like with Megatron, or like just sort of another kind of some antagonists that sort of, well, how do I put this? So like antagonists that no one knows about and are kind of like against everyone, I suppose you could say. Kind of similar to but yeah, that's kind of the way I'd probably, that's probably the way I would represent them and or how I'd incorporate them. But I'm not too sure how I do it, to be honest, because like I said, I'm not super familiar with the characters. I think they're cool characters, but you know, that's just kind of my thoughts on them. Louis, any chance my Sonic is secret in the background in this series? Okay, Nova. To answer your question there, mate, I don't really do that at random with people. I only really do that for, like, sort of people who I'm familiar with. So whether it's, like, you know, my voice cast, my mates, or other content creators, I don't really just do that willy-nilly. I appreciate you asking, but, yeah, I just don't do that really... I don't do that sort of thing willy-nilly. Okay, I'm actually going to move her hips over a bit here. There we go. Just like a diamond in the sky. I think the hammer is too long. It is out of frame a little bit there, but I can fix that up a bit later. Again, I'm just sort of focusing on Amy's animation at the moment. I'll do all the other tweaking, like the hammer size and everything later on. And let's see here. I might bring her down just a smidge more. To go. Yeah, I do love the Sonic R soundtrack. Really wonderful songs. I'm curious, guys, in the chat, for those who have heard the Sonic R soundtrack, what would be your favorite vocal track on there? I honestly don't know if I could pick. It's kind of hard for me. Because I like them all for their own reasons. But, you know. I could get you into the series, man. I always get a cameo from other Sonic Supers every episode. Oh, yeah, system. I would love to be in, Sonic Ops, like, if you want me to do that, like, that would be an honor, dude. I would love to do that. Like, whether it's my OC or just some random soldier or whatever, I don't care, like, you know, I'm more than willing, and I enjoy doing voiceovers, so, you know, I'd be more than willing to do that. That's something I should probably maybe consider for Sonic and the Autobots as well. Maybe get some big names in on the series. Like some names people will probably recognize, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what I can maybe pull. We'll see what strings I can pull. And here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to copy this for one frame. Here we go. Actually, let's make it 2. How's this look? There you go. Oh, whoops. Come here. I'll be in touch for sure then. Awesome system. I'll be keeping an eye out. But yeah, dude, because I'm loving your series. Like, it just gets better and better with each episode. I particularly loved in episode 5 the way you did Sonic Amy. Did Sally and Amy, because I know lots of people, like, they try to make them fight over Sonic and everything, but I love how you didn't do that. Like, you made them genuine. You made them kind of share their experiences with their respective Sonics, and I thought that was really well done. That's the way I feel like Sally and Amy should be portrayed, in my opinion at least. That's just a good way for them to kind of sort of treat them more like besties rather than like rather than rivals or something like that. So I feel like that was yeah, that was probably my favorite part of episode 5, the way you sort of characterized them and sort of had them connect and everything. Yeah, just A+ for me on that part. The remake of Supersonic Racing in Generations. Oh, okay, that's a good one there, Madhouse. I didn't think of that one. That is a good remix, though. I seriously don't know what to say right now. I'm very stressed right now. Oh, wait, is everything okay there, Nova? Are you right there, mate? Hopefully it's nothing too bad. So you got 10 minutes left. Let's see. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? I wanted to kind of, let's see. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just visualizing right now. Let's see. She does that. Then she'll, like... Okay, yeah, I know what I want. So, she'll, straighten up, step forward, and then leap in the air with her hammer. They should be besties for sure. Thank you for the kind words. Anytime, system. Anytime. I gotta get moving, though. Time to watch a movie. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, system. It's always a blast talking to you, mate. And, yeah, hopefully if you... Well, yeah, hopefully we'll be in touch soon. I think it's because you were busy with animating the intro and you couldn't answer that question. Yeah, that's most likely the reason there. Yeah, Michael. Again, guys, like if I miss questions or comments, it's because I'm focusing on the animation. It's not that I don't want to. Like as you guys can see, I try to interact with you guys as much as I can, but even as much as I do interact, sometimes it's kind of hard to miss the chat. It's kind of hard to keep up with the chat. And I noticed lately a lot of my streams have been getting a bit more attention. Like or initially, like, you know, previously I was only really getting lucky to get about 10 people, and now most streams are getting up and over 15 people, which is great to see, which is good to see. It looks like more people are coming to streams now, which is nice. So, but yeah, so yeah. Oh, okay. I see. No, yeah, siblings can be a bit of a nuisance. I mean, I love my little sister with all my heart, guys, but I remember when we were younger, like when I was like about 13 and she was like about 11, and like, yeah, she used to annoy the crap out of me a lot. And I think it's just because she thought whenever I got angry, she thought it was funny, but she knows now that like that, but she looks back at it now and I know she, but she's not like that now. She and I are really close now. And your sibling rivalry is just a part of life, really. It's just something you always have to deal with. It doesn't matter. There'll always be like sibling rivalry moments sort of in life, so just it is what it is, really. Okay, let's see. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna redo this thing here because I don't want Amy to, okay, how far back can I go? Okay, that's good. I'm going to, I kind of jumped the gun to the next pose there, which is not what I wanted to do. So this foot can come here. There we go. I'm going out now. Thanks for joining you. Today is stressful, but I still managed fine. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Keyseek. Hope it wasn't too stressful for you, and I hope this stream could kind of help you out a little bit. But yeah, thank you for showing up as always. Your support means the world. Take care, man. I'll head out now. Stay frosty. Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you for stopping by, Omega. It was good to hear from you again, mate. I know it's been a little bit, but yeah, well, we won't be much longer. We've only got like 5 minutes left of the stream anyway, so most of you guys have stuck around for a long time. Well, do you have any brothers? I don't have any brothers. I mean, my mates, they're probably the closest thing I've got to brothers, just because we always kind of argue, like, in video games and everything. We all just, we act like we hate each other, but we don't. That's just how close we are. Like, if anyone's, like, best mates with someone, you'll probably know that, like, you know, when you start, you know, when you act like you all despise each other, it's not because you actually do hate each other, it's just because that's just the way you roll. Like, you're that close, you can throw insults at each other and no one gets offended, sort of thing. Like, that's exactly the way I am with my guys. Like, we literally just kind of throw each other under the bus all the time, but we love each other for that. Like, you know, I don't think anything can sort of break our bond. Okay, there we go. And here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to bring it down a bit more here. Yep, here we go. Oh, here we go. We'll finish off on this song. Can you see my chat? I can see you there, cameraman Drake. I'm sorry if I've missed some of your comments. Let's see. I don't know what to say to you now. Oh, okay. It's okay. If you guys don't have to feel like you have to chat in the chat. Like, I'm more than happy if you guys just sit there and lurk. Like, lots of people just are more comfortable sitting there listening in rather than talking in the chat, which is fine. Like, there's no problems with that at all. I'll probably end up tweaking that pose a bit later. I'm not super happy with it right now, but for now I just want to move on to the next one. And it's right there for me. Possibilities are never ending. This possibility. Okay, there's that. Okay, so she's a bit too low there, I think. So we'll see. And here's what we'll do. We'll get, actually, hold on. So, foot there, yep. Keyframe here, and goes here. There we go. This will be where Amy will move her leg. Let's see, we'll bring this up a bit. Here we go. And I'll bring this to about here, I reckon. And speed of which we'll do her toe as well. Kind of picked up the pace a little bit because I know I haven't got much time left. It feels like I'm lost in a dream. I know in my heart that it's... And I already... We'll bring her foot back a little more, actually. Here we go. Okay, so how does this look from the side? Actually, I'll go this side. Let's see. Okay, so it kind of should be there. Yep, okay, that's cool. So we'll just sort of grab her by the hips, and we'll drag her this way a bit. Actually, maybe I should have done the foot first. Whoops. Okay, well, it's okay, it's okay. Let's see. Here we go. This is looking good. No, this is where my journey begins. Oh, whoop, no, that's the leg. I want the hips. Here we go. Hey, look at there, Ames. That's good. Just let it out. It's inside. You better all stand back, cause I'm coming through. Yeah, we'll bring the toe down to there. Okay. I see you saw my latest pictures on Twitter. But, oh yeah, I responded to that already, Nova. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that with me. Now this will be where so we'll bend her down a bit further. Possibility. Yeah, we can bring our head up a bit higher. There we go. And we exaggerate it a little. That's one of the 12 principles of animation. And thankfully, since I said that instead of Jim, I don't have to take a shot. Also, I think it's too early for alcohol anyways. Yeah, you guys had nothing. You guys had nothing. Alright. So we'll just get this pose finished and then we'll call it an episode. Well, an episode. We'll call it a stream. There. Okay, and I'll probably fix up her fingers a little bit, so I should probably do that now, actually, before I get lazy. Okay. Okay, so we'll go here. Now, I'll actually make her fingers open up there, but for this pose, here, I should get rid of the knee control. Whoops. Yeah, actually, this looks already kind of half decent, if I'm honest. Let me just bring the hand down a bit. There we go. Okay, yep. That should be good. Now, if I actually... Till the battle's won. Copy all them. Okay, because I'll do an opening there. Okay. But I'll do that a bit later. Let's see. I'm only going to drink. I hear everything. Well, wolves have good hearing, I think, Michael, so I wouldn't be surprised if you had good hearing. Alright, but anyways, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, thank you guys all for watching. I'm sorry we didn't get the tails today. I was kind of hoping maybe we could, but this one with Amy took me a bit longer than I expected. But, yeah, this new intro's coming together pretty well, actually. Like, again, I'll play this again for you guys, because I'm pretty happy with the backflip. That looks pretty clean if you ask me. So again, I'll continue to polish it up and do secondary action, all that off camera. I'm not sure what we'll do next week. Maybe we'll come back to this. Maybe we'll do Tails next week. I don't know. We'll see. Because I think next week will be the first stream in August, I believe. So I think so. I think it will be. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyways, so, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But, oh, hold on. What's Michael said here? Next time on Rui animates, Pilot Man now does animation on a clone trooper. Will we finish the animation in time? Find out next time on Rui. Oh, leave it to Michael to stir up some comedy. Let's see. Let's see. I'm guessing this will go on Twitter. We'll see. We'll see, Nova. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll do a time lapse like I did with Optimus last time. Like for those who follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and social, and like TikTok will know I did like a time lapse of the final animation. I'm not sure if I'll do that. We'll see what happens. But like it depends how quickly I get this finished and everything. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I'm hungry and I need to get some lunch. So, all right. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you all for coming in, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.